Hey guys, it's Jade and welcome back to Cedar Zoo. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel recently. It's completely blown up. Well, mostly the Planet Zoo series has blown up, which is incredible. I'm getting like over 150 views per video, which is insane to me. I can't fathom that much. That's like main channel views for me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are enjoying this series so far. And today is gonna be a big one, alright? We're gonna be building a monkey sanctuary, which is pretty cool. All custom, all different types of monkeys and orangutans and chimpanzees. It's a plethora of different kinds and breeds of monkeys. So I hope you guys are keen for that. So right now I am doing the layout for the actual habitat, and I'm going to be doing a custom fence for the entire thing, just because monkeys, they can climb, so you got to have specific barriers that they can't climb, and the non-climbable barriers that are pre-made aren't the nicest looking ones. This isn't the best possible one, but I like it. It's my first whole habitat that's fully custom, which I'm pretty proud of. So yeah, I'm just right here going through and trying to see what's some good material to make a barrier. So I go with these nice concrete blocks for the bottom base of it, so it's a bit of height, and then the metal pole on the left, and then like this cage like bars for the inside of it. I do raise it up as well to get it a little bit more height, which makes it look very good, and they can't climb it, which is awesome. I'm very pleased with that, and because look at that, that's an ugly fence. So yeah, we don't want that. So I'm proud of myself for this little barrier, and I think I'm getting better at the game, which is good. That's what you want in this series, to get better throughout the series. So this habitat is just behind the crocodile habitat from last episode, and yeah, it's pretty much just straight off the path of there. So they get a nice little variety of animals between the saltwater crocodiles and then the chimpanzees and monkey habitat right here. So I think it's pretty cool. Right here was a bit of a mess up, it just wasn't working, so I got rid of those ones in the hill a little bit and just made the hill a little bit higher so they couldn't get up it. And then yeah, I definitely wanted this habitat sanctuary to have multiple really good viewing platforms. So we have one at the top there, one next to the brick wall. This path will run right along the edge of the actual habitat, and then we will also be making a custom bridge that goes over the actual exhibit with like a railing that goes over, and that looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, I wanted multiple viewing because I think this would be so far the most popular exhibit so far for the zoo. So I definitely wanted to put a lot of time and effort into this sanctuary. It is a sanctuary. So yeah, this barrier fence goes all the way along the pathway. It does look a little bit janky, but I do go in my own time back and make it look all nice from the path section, because it does look a bit how you're going from the path section, but that's okay. Well, you live and you learn, alright? Also, apologies if my voice is a little bit crackly or goes a little bit crackly. I'm having a few beveraginos while filming this, alright? Your boy's got to stay hydrated, so I've got a little bit of Bundy and Coke in my hand, and we're loving it. We're enjoying life. Not as much as these monkeys are going to be enjoying their life though, because they love this. It's so good. I think maybe next time if I do something like this, I would do, because right here is the part where I get rid of this path and extend it out more and have the path go up and over. Probably realistically, I probably should have just done a tunnel that went underneath the path, so that that would have been easier to do rather than delete all the path, move all the fence, extend the fence, do it all like that rather than, yeah. I shouldn't have done that really. Realistically, thinking back, looking at it now, I should have just, yeah, done a tunnel that goes underneath the pathway, but that's okay. It still looks good. I like how it's come out. It's very nice indeed. So we're just finishing up this little, also I don't know why, but the stupid, yeah, the world round axis is really annoying, and it just doesn't line up properly, and then it rotates weird. It's just super weird. So that's another little jade argument there, but it's coming along nicely. We get rid of this little chain link fence at the front and do a nice little brick wall extension there, because we got to hide this door, because you need a door for the animals and stuff to get in. So yeah, we will get rid of all that and make a nice little custom entrance in front. And yeah, just finishing off the actual habitat barrier right now, because I hadn't done it before. And yeah, it's a pretty decent, like I've said before, I like to have in this park nice big, what would you call it, sizable habitats for the animals. I don't want them to feel like trapped, because look at all these animals. There's a lot of them that are coming, and there's plenty more coming, because you know, we got to get that revenue in, even though it's unlimited money. But look at them all already. Boom, 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 boom. Look at them all. They're loving it. They're not loving it too much right now, but just give it a minute. Here I am checking to see if they can actually climb over it, and they can't. I was so happy that they couldn't, because it's probably from here on, it probably spent me a good, what, 25 minutes of just putting those pieces all the way around, and we haven't even gotten, what, like halfway yet. Because we extend it and we got to do the front part and then all the terrain work. But yeah, like 25 minutes of just doing a fence around half of the exhibit. I was so happy when I saw that it was not climbable, and it worked, because I didn't know what else to do if it was climbable and they could get over it, but they can't. So that's awesome. Just doing some little bit of coloring right now, just to get those little bits and pieces nice and right for them, and there we go, 100% all the terrain. Now, I haven't actually built anything to do with monkeys before, so I hadn't really had any idea of what to put in there, so I just put a bunch of climbing stuff in there. Sometimes they do get stuck up there, so they have to get boxed and like rescued and stuff like that, but that's alright. It is what it is. I tried my best to make it look cool, and I mean, I think I did pretty well for myself. And most of these are climbable for the monkeys, like all of them, which is really cool. That's why I'm sort of extending it everywhere, so they can climb above, below, around, everywhere. They do get a little bit stuck sometimes up at the top there, so they have to get boxed and then basically, yeah, get repositioned down below, but that's alright. Like, we get used to it. It's no big deal. I don't really want to change it. It looks good, and that's alright. But yeah, they love it. It does take a little while for them to get used to it and everything like that, just because I'm, you know, doing all this before I actually let them, you know, go crazy, because I still haven't finished the actual side of the habitat, so they can get out, and they're classed as a dangerous animal, so then the guests run away, and yeah, I don't like it. So yeah, we're doing all this before they can actually run away, but at this stage I didn't actually know if they liked it or not, but they do. I hadn't built a, yeah, just there you go, just checking it, making sure. And yeah, basically they can climb and jump and everything, and it looks sick. It's really good. They have a lot of space, but then we make the habitat even bigger. So hats off to me for making an awesome exhibit. Don't want to toot my own horn, but it looks good. So yeah, now we are working on the front side of the the habitat. It's going to be an extension of this brick wall as well, all the way around, and then we add, yeah, some glass panels in the middle of it. Don't worry, we make it look all nice and neat from both sides, because it does look a little bit rubbish right now. So yeah, but we do make it look very nice. And then I wasn't really too sure on what to do here, because I obviously need to cover those fences right there, but I wasn't sure on how to do it with the door as well. So yeah, we get there in the end. Add in these little things. These are the things that I added on the other side of the flamingos area, and the deer area, I guess that's what they're called, I don't know. But yeah, the flooring to make it look better, you know, realistic as possible. So yeah, I think I do a good job. I think it turns out quite well indeed, and I like how the brick wall wraps around from all the way to that side, all the way around here as well. So it sort of, you know, it sort of blends a bit better, which is good. And then this is the glass panel. So yeah, floor to ceiling glass panels, and we just extend the brick a little bit to cover up the edges. I don't know why sometimes the rotating axis is silly and doesn't line up properly, so that's probably why sometimes you see me do multiple adjustments to try and get it right, because it didn't line up the first time. So I don't know why, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's coming along very nicely. I'm happy with this little, I mean, I say little, it's not little, but I'm very happy with this exhibit. It looks very nice. It's a it's my first multiple animal sanctuary, which is, I've seen lots of people do it, but I wasn't really too sure on what animals go together. I'm probably sure you can find it out somewhere in their description, but I didn't go looking for it. I just chucked a bunch of monkeys in together and hoped they went alright, and they do. Sometimes if there's too many males, they fight a bit, but most of the time they're pretty good. I have had to evict one of the males just because he was being a bit of a dick. Just yeah, here adding a bunch of look at them all. There's so many. And then it looks so sick, because I haven't done monkeys before either, so it's like a whole thing for me. Just doing some bit of enrichment things. I was now looking back, maybe I should have done like a, I don't know, about like a walkthrough for the guests to walk through here and have like the monkeys climb everywhere and everything like that, but I don't know. Maybe another habitat we can do with just one of the small monkeys and have, yeah, a little walkthrough for the guests, and like have a path with climbable railings on it and all that. So maybe that would be pretty cool. Now to add all of the foliage and make it look very, very nice. This was so good. Everyone's loving it. There's lots of people. Look at all the people. Well, they're all running away now because apparently one of them escaped, but it's all good now. I fixed it. It's a-okay. But yeah, we're doing trying to fix this part right now. We, yeah, just added a little bit higher, and then that's problem solved. There you go. That's it. But they're all loving it. They're all jumping all over the place. They're running around. There's guests happy. Yeah. If it was franchise mode, you would be making a lot of money with this, because the guests absolutely love it. Making it look all nice and lush now. I really enjoy just doing this, making it look all fancy. There is a lot of trees, but they like a lot of coverage because they're monkeys. They obviously like to sit down and, just chill in the shade. So yeah, adding a bunch of trees and just spots for them to like chill in the shade, relax, because yeah, look at the coverage. I'm not even 15% and I'm in the red. And then yeah, here I was like, let's extend it a little bit. So we move the barrier and extend. It does look, don't worry, it looks looks bad now, but we fix it in the end. The path goes over it. We add like a cool safety net railing that goes around, and so they can't, well, I mean, so the monkeys can't jump over and the people can't fall in, and make it a lot bigger. And I also had a cool idea on the end of this to have you see it. I just started a wall for a building, so when you're in the building you can actually look out the window and see into the sanctuary. So we don't do the building this episode or for a little while, I don't think, because I don't know what the next part's going to be, but yeah, we just put a brick wall there to remind me, because I would probably have forgot otherwise. But yeah, just extending it, not massively, but it's still a decent amount, because one, we've got lots of animals in there, and two, I wanted to make sure that there's sufficient space for them, which there is. There's so much space. There's plethora of space, so that's what we want. Yeah, just cleaning up all the edges here because I didn't want it to look janky and ugly. So yeah, we tidy it up a bit, and then yeah, put a path over it, and then yeah, it looks good. I need to go through around the path and make sure that all of these blocks are nice and neat. So I'll do that in my own time, because going around the path the whole time will be quite time consuming. So yeah, we'll do that in my own time, because as you can see already, it's time consuming. And then yeah, here is the path. Go, add it that side, just extend it a little bit more, and then trying to get it to connect without touching the wall too much. But yeah, I think we got it. But this is, yeah, so many people come to this lookout over it, like it's so much, it's insane. And then yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure how to do a barrier here, so I wasn't really too sure, but we just extend it a little bit there, and then yeah, we add a railing that pretty much overhangs on both sides, and I mean, you'll see what it is when I build it. We do quite a lot for this sanctuary, and I'm happy. We'll need to tidy up, put like rocks and stuff underneath the bridge and make it look natural and everything like that, so I'll do that. But yeah, for now it's okay. We'll probably do that when we work on the other side of the path and do whatever we're going to do on the other side, because I don't even know what we're going to be doing next episode. It's a mystery to me. Just adding I knew I wanted a bit of water, but I was like, I don't think it's going to be that big, so we'll just do a little pond, because they don't swim too much, but just enough for them to, you know, be nice and, you know, get wet and refreshed if they need to. So it's nice. It's a nice little pond, and then we add just a wall here just to remind me that what the next plan is. So yeah, it'll be a building. Not sure what it is yet or anything like that, but we'll come to it when we come to it. No rush. There's no rush at all. Just fixing up at this corner to make sure, you know, monkeys can't climb out, because we've had them escape before and the guests go crazy for them because, you know, they don't like them or whatnot. But yeah, just needed to make sure that it was all good before letting them loose down this section. Add a bunch more trees to get that coverage up. They do really like sitting and chilling under this bridge here, which is pretty nice indeed. So you'll get a good view from the window section there. But yeah, so many people come to this bridge and just hang out, and yeah, they love it, and I would too, because there's a lot of animals to see and they're all loving their life. Now we are going to be working on this barrier for the over the walkway. It's pretty much, yeah, just a gate with some wood beams on either side to cover it up, and then yeah, we just dangle it over the edge like this to have it like I guess you could say like an inclimbable and like a fall prevention I guess you could say, because yeah, they can't climb over it to get to the people or get to the path, and then the humans can't really, you know, climb over it. I suppose they could jump on it if they really wanted to. Like these, it's not very high, but like, yeah, it's just adding a little bit more realism. So yeah, we do this to both sides, and then that's pretty much done for the sanctuary. It's come out super good. I'm really happy with it. Yeah, it's great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and all of the support on the channel recently. This channel and series has blown up, so thank you so much. And with that being said, I will leave you of a time lapse of me doing this fencing. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.